Welcome back to another episode of Ankle Sore. If you're enjoying the channel, please do us a favour and hit the like and subscribe buttons. Are the Bulldogs playing for their season? Another Friday night blockbuster? And can North and the Saints stay undefeated? Let's discuss. Thursday night footy, Western Bulldogs versus Brisbane 7:20 at Marvel Stadium. Andrew.
Interesting game. Bulldogs playing for their future or their year.
Yeah, I think so too, to be honest.
And can Brisbane come to Melbourne and win? They're both playing for their season. Oh, not so much Brisbane, but Bulldogs definitely.
The Dogs' next few games, I don't know if you...
I know.
They could be 0-6.
They could be.
Well, that's the end of Luke Beveridge right there, I reckon.
Yeah, round 6.
Probably.
Round 6, I reckon.
He's got Hawthorn in round 7, but you're right.
Well, what do you think of the game? Anyway, what do you think's going to happen?
I don't know. I'm expecting...
I'll tell you what'll happen. Brisbane will whack the Bulldogs.
Oh, no. I can't trust Brisbane
Whack them.
in Victoria.
Watch this space.
Well, you got anything, what's it? Well, my tip. You want my tip? I think Brisbane win by about 5 goals. I think they'll be comfortable all night.
Can't trust a team that's kicked 9 goals and 5 goals
No,
against
I've got
Brisbane,
Brisbane's
who's just
found-
beaten the potential premiers,
Brisbane's found their way.
favourites.
I'll tell you a minute into the game, if Brisbane are wearing their their skis,
Yeah.
their downhill skis, but they're not playing Brisbane. So I actually think the Bulldogs will win.
Okay.
Not with any confidence. They're no good. They're terrible. I don't like the coach. I don't like the way they're playing, but I just don't trust Brisbane. I just think that took it out of them a
And
lot
that's the
Friday
difference
night.
I do. And I think the Dogs are...
Okay.
Shot.
No, they're not shot, but they've got to seriously work on stuff.
Yeah, a
They've got to do
lot
some
of work.
They've got
100%.
some stuff to do.
100%. Okay.
Yeah. Friday night, blockbuster. Collingwood,
yes.
Richmond, 750 MCG with about 94,500 friends.
And that's a really, really massive game. But I can tell you something, I'm going to say on that right now, categorically Collingwood wins that, no problem. I know we're going to say Richmond, but Dusty's got an injury.
Yeah,
Something
he's injured or out? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he's out, but something's not right with him. Richmond are okay, don't get me wrong. They showed yesterday they still got it when it counts. But I just think you just can't go past Collingwood at the moment.
You
can't.
You can't. But in a funny way, Dusty being out might help him. Because I think when he plays, some of the younger players just stand around and expect him to do everything.
That's
And
true.
he's not the Dustin Martin of 4 years ago,
I
3
do
years
that at
ago.
work all the time.
Good
Wait
on
for
you.
my boss
Good
to
on
do
you.
everything.
Yeah, good on you.
But I'm not saying they'll win. I mean, how can you tip against Collingwood? But it might work in their favour a little bit, you know?
I know what you're saying, I do, but I just think, again, we've mentioned it before in the other episodes, Dacos's and
The Dakai.
The Dakai.
The Dakai.
It's a good Netflix
The Dakai.
episode, the Dakai.
The
I
Dakai.
think up forward they're going to rely. They always rely on Lynch. I know they've got the little ones there like Bolton that can kick goals, but mate, Collingwood's backline's very good.
Yeah, I had a concern in that 30 minutes when Adelaide got them for speed and outside run, and I think Collingwood's got that, and I'm not going against.
No, I think
You just
Collingwood.
can't.
I think Collingwood win and win comfortably.
Yeah. Oh, I think Collingwood win comfortably. I won't give a margin. It could be anywhere from 10 points to 60 points. I know it's broad, but...
But that's possible.
Yeah,
I know
but
what you
see,
mean.
Richmond, MCG, you just never... Like,
Yeah.
Lynch has done nothing this
But
year, right?
Collingwood, they're playing Collingwood at the G, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I understand. I get it. I get
It's
it.
game was it? I didn't see that.
It's Collingwood's.
So you're going
Collingwood.
to have, obviously, they've got
The whole Ponsford behind them.
Ponsford, does that still exist?
That's what it's called.
Is it? Okay.
What's it called?
I don't know. Ponsford.
Sure, it was the Ponsford.
Oh, it was. Before
Pretty
they
sure
knocked
it
it
is.
down. They knocked it down, though.
Put a comment. Let us know. Is it the Ponsford stand still behind the goals? Or
So
is it
they've
the old
renamed-
Western stand.
They've renamed the Sun stand to Shane Warne stand.
Correct. Yeah, that's right.
And then what's the members stand?
Well, that was the old Olympic stand.
Olympics.
Right.
I don't
But
know.
I think that's still called the old Olympic, the Olympic
Yeah,
stand.
I'm not sure, but going back to what
Anyway.
you were saying, I just I'm with you. Collingwood comfortably.
Yep.
Okay. Fair enough.
Saturday, Hawthorn North Melbourne at UTAS Stadium. Launceston for those. 145.
Who's talking? You got nothing to say? I have.
You don't want to talk about it.
What's there to talk about? North win and that's it. Move on.
I'm not sure. I expect what I've seen. I mean, it's only 2 weeks in. I expect North to win. I think around the ball we're going to have too much class. I think that pressure. I think especially Kaiko against his old side, mate. He's not going to let that one slip. You
They'll be
wouldn't think.
pumped to the
Yeah.
eyeballs.
So yeah, I agree with Andrew. I think North will win.
2 weeks ago, you said you won't win many games. North.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not trusting him fully yet. No way.
Trust them
I
against
trust
Hawthorn?
them to beat Hawthorn.
Yes, I just said that. I do.
Where's Mitch Lewis?
Where are you, Mitch?
Where are you? What are you doing? You're the future of that. Where are you? How can you be injured? I don't get. You're always injured.
I think from just the perspective of game plan and that sort of stuff, North. My biggest issue pre-season was can North score? Well, they can score now.
They can score.
So how is North will score 70 plus, 75, 80 plus.
75. They'll kick 100 this week.
Great.
Yeah.
Hawthorn can't kick
Can I-
70.
No, they can't. I know
So
that.
for me,
Yeah.
it's very easy. North scores
Yeah.
more than Hawthorn.
Good analogy,
It's
Andrew.
the most basic
Is
analogy.
all of a sudden Nick Larkey playing with a lot of confidence, or is it just
Coleman
me?
medal.
Is it
The
just
Coleman
me?
medalist. Well,
No, I'm saying
he's
like,
getting
I know
good
he's always got a
delivery.
good kick. We've always agreed he's got a good style, but there's been times last year and the year before where you think there's too much pressure on him.
Yeah.
Like this year, I reckon it's like he's been told, you know what, mate, just go back and do what you got to do, mate. He hasn't put a foot wrong.
Do you
That's
think
great.
King Charles Jr. is helping him?
King Charles Jr.
Charlie Comben? He's not the king yet because Charlie Curno's the king. Charlie, you reckon that the
he's
support
helping
of the,
Yeah, I
the
think
taller...
of course it is because it takes the pressure off him for
Yeah,
a start.
he's going to be a star, Charlie Comben.
Yeah, I think so too.
Is he?
Have you seen?
He's a baby giraffe
have
at the
you
moment.
seen his
But
work rate, that bloke?
yeah,
He's got a massive engine.
Yeah,
Look,
he's
I don't
good.
know what he's going to be, how bad.
Won
I can't say.
the game for North in round one,
He did.
I
He
thought.
was
Yeah.
When he went to the ruck, kicked
Yeah.
2 goals, he was
he's only played 5
outstanding.
games of footy.
Yeah,
I know,
no,
he's all right.
But now I know why North put a lot of faith in him when he was injured. He's been on the list for 3 years.
Yeah.
I know.
So he's a mature kid.
Oh, so
now.
this was his last year, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like that this year, if he didn't play this year, they probably delist him. Like 4 years.
That's
too
true.
much, So
Yep.
he's got his chance. He's
Yeah.
taken it.
Yep, he certainly has.
As for Hawthorn, well, we've discussed this in other episodes where they're at. I mean, they've gotten rid of O'Meara, Mitchell,
Yeah.
Gunston. We've spoken about. They're starting from scratch, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
There's
the
no
question
chance.
is, yeah.
They're not looking to win games.
No.
I mean, they're not trying to lose, but they're not looking to. Their focus isn't winning games. It's just
Development.
we're doing this development. This
Yep.
we're playing this way, and that's it. It's not
Yeah,
going to win us
yeah.
games.
Yep.
I think North 3-4 goals. I don't think it'll be hiding. I don't.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think it'll be comfortable. I reckon
Really?
5 to 8. Yeah,
What do you think?
has to
Yeah,
be.
I think
Has to be.
Yeah, they can get
Okay,
them.
interesting.
Hawthorn can't score, and North can.
Yeah. So in that,
You don't think the ground makes a difference where they're playing?
If Frost has
grass.
to play unlucky, I'm not singling players out in this episode, but the matchups just all favour North. Who's going to play on LDU? Anyway, we're getting on to matchups, but it's about tips. So next game,
Correct.
GWS versus Carlton at Giant Stadium, 4:35, twilight game.
interesting.
You're kidding, aren't you?
So you think?
He's
You're
nervous.
He's
No,
he's
it's-
taking the Euron out of this.
Yeah.
So you reckon Carlton are certainties?
Certainties.
Yep.
Certainties.
You know they went up to Adelaide last year, and they lost the game.
Is
Hey,
this
hold
game-
On, hold on.
It's a different. Yeah.
They win that game. They play finals.
Okay. No problem.
They rocked up, had a couple of burgers before the game.
No worries. You reckon they haven't learned from that? I think they have.
We'll find out.
Because you know what? Geelong threw the kitchen sink at them. I know.
Yeah, I know you're getting that.
Still, you know what I'm trying to say? Got to have the
Yeah.
line, mate. Got to
Yep.
have the line. Probably should have beaten Richmond, all due respect. Should be 2-0. They didn't, granted.
Yeah.
But Richmond aren't a crap side.
That's right.
So
Yeah, we'll see this week.
this
like
week,
playing away from
there is
home.
nothing more certain that they'll win. I don't know if they'll win by
Stare
20
down the
points.
barrel. Let have
I
you.
don't know if they'll win by 20 points or 70, but it's a certainty.
Okay,
Put
fair
your
enough.
hard-earned dollars on it.
Oh, I
Jeez.
agree.
No, we don't condone
If
gambling.
GWS roll Carlton, if GWS roll Carlton,
Won't hit the end of this.
well,
We hold it for
where's
second,
Carlton
okay.
at?
Well,
They'll be looking for a new coach. This is
can
unlosable.
North get in round 4?
Well,
It needs
if
to be-
GWS roll Carlton, then North can get them a Good Friday.
No.
Come on, mate.
No, that won't happen. Carlton win round 4 because they'll sack. If they lose this game, they sack Voss.
No, they don't.
The new coach gets a honeymoon period. Oh, they always win the first game, right? So
Then there's green sprouts.
green spread.
Very short.
Oh, mate. I'll coach. I'll coach them round 4.
Anyway,
Saturday night footy we're up to. St Kilda Essendon MCG 7:25. This is now a beauty.
It is.
correct. It is a beauty. Do you know what's funny about it? I think Essendon will beat them.
So do I. So do I.
They've lost Steele. Here's another one out. I don't know if there's anyone.
Yeah, they can't sustain it.
No, that's exactly
That's a
right.
captain, mate. He's a gun.
But too many injuries. Max
And
King.
again, makeshift forward line. Owens and I can't even pronounce the kid's name.
Michato or something.
And the other,
Mitch
there's
Owens,
Philippou,
yeah.
and then there's another one with a C.
Yeah,
They're going to be good players. They're going to be good players.
That's it.
I'm not sure his name.
Do you know the story
and
about
Ace
that?
Cordy, they can't sustain
Do you
it.
know the story about Caminiti?
What is that his name? Caminiti?
Or whatever. We're saying it wrong, but we'll put up his name. Jack Silvani went to his old man, who's now the St Kilda list manager, and said, that Caminiti, whatever his name is, went all right. And forgot he was a list manager, right? So he didn't tell the current list manager, right? And then next day he picked him up in the
That's
draft,
unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
preseason draft. Yeah,
That's a steal.
it is. He
That's
looks
Jack
good.
Steele.
That's a Jack Steele.
Who won't be playing. But anyway, look, I reckon this is a win. I just think they're just too polished for St Kilda.
Yeah. And at the G, I think Essendon play better
Yeah.
than St Kilda. If it was at Marvel, maybe.
Essendon play right there too.
But they play right
I think
there as
Essendon-
well.
I think Essendon will get him.
They open them up. They'll open them up on the G. I
3
reckon.
goals.
Can I just stop for 1 second? This is unscripted, but Tip and Woody did not play.
And what happened?
And who was right there? Good call.
They won, didn't
Just
they?
wanted to refresh memories from
So,
last week.
so imagine he did play that game in round 2. And it was a quick,
No, mate,
fast-paced
it's a good
game.
call.
They were up and back. Anyway.
Good
I
call.
think
Thank you.
young Davey's probably taken that.
Yeah.
He's going to be a star.
Yeah.
He's
Yep.
a star,
I agree
young
with that.
Davey.
He's-
He's,
Yep.
he's good.
Quick, smart,
Elwyn?
quick-minded, very, very good. He's
Yep.
going to be a gun.
The other Saturday, well, the second Saturday night game is the Showdown. Showdown number 625,000. Port Adelaide at Adelaide Oval. Interesting game. Really interesting game, this one.
No,
No.
Port win comfortably.
comfortably.
Yeah.
Adelaide, no good.
I agree.
Showdowns are funny, though.
I agree with you.
You know
They
that.
are,
They are funny.
but not this time.
But North.
Jeez, he loves them.
Because
Club
it's
corner.
North Club Corner, mate. You just keep talking about North Melbourne. Adelaide will have a crack. They won't be shy.
Of course they can have a crack.
Your mate Luke Pedler, he'll crack in hard.
Gun, mate.
I'm not going to say it.
He's always on his box.
Rides bikes.
I have to say it.
Yeah, but I think Port win.
Gee, they
Again,
were ugly last week.
yeah.
They were, but look, how good Collingwood, but let's
Yeah,
I know.
get into that. But what I'm saying is, when you talk about the game, I think Port will come out again, and they'll be angry. I think
Yeah.
Hinkley will throw the
Port-
throw down the riot act. I'm sure, and I think Adelaide. You're right. Adelaide will have a crack, but Adelaide they'll have a crack. They'll go hard. They can't sustain it. Port's got too many good players, and that forward line, like your Butters.
Dixon. Rosie had a concussion. I'm not sure if he'll come up, but yeah.
Oh, he came back on.
He came back on, but he had
So,
no impact.
yeah.
But I'm saying, if these guys start to get their hands on the ball, it could be a 6-7 goal win.
These are games that Port have to win if they're going to finish 8th.
Port,
in the
when
eight.
their backs against the wall, they're good at home. Doesn't matter
Yeah.
if it's a showdown or
Totally
not.
agree.
I think Port win comfortably.
Sunday, it's the 110 game. Gold Coast versus Geelong. 210 game. Gold Coast Geelong at Metricon Stadium.
No chance.
Geelong,
We'll beat Gold Coast. Is that what you're saying?
I can't see it.
Wow.
They won't go
Go,
to round
yeah,
3.
Okay. If Jeremy Cameron doesn't play, can they beat them?
No, I didn't know. Well,
So where the goal's going to come from?
is he out? We don't know.
we don't know,
On
but-
B, you look pretty ginger. I don't know. He could be out. I'm just forecasting here. If
Well,
he's
if he
out,
played, no, they're in trouble, yes. I'm talking about if he plays, mate. No worries.
Jeez, I don't like what I see with John.
What's wrong with Hawkins? He's not right.
No, he's not. But
stressed.
we
He
know
had
that.
a foot surgery
Yeah,
Why is he playing?
over summer.
because they've got
He hasn't
nothing
recovered
else.
from
They've
his
got nothing
surgery yet.
else.
Well, he's close, but
So you're telling me Gold Coast can win this?
Yeah.
So
They're playing at home.
actually tipping
Yeah,
Gold
I
Coast
think-
on-
yeah.
on script.
Gold Coast will beat Geelong. They will not win a game until round 4, potentially.
No.
it's a tricky assignment.
It is, isn't it?
It's a tricky assignment.
210.
What do you think, Angela?
I think Geelong still, but just.
Yeah. Don't
It's a
get me
tricky
wrong,
assignment.
I'm not saying Geelong-
If the
Geelong
Gold
win-
Coast of the first 3 quarters against Essendon turns up and then runs out of legs, Geelong will.
So that's why I reckon
know
if
the
it's
type of-
close, Gold Coast win. Geelong will
Don't
win
underestimate, and I'm not swinging my own tip. It's a 210 game in Queensland.
48 degrees, yep.
48.
You know what I mean. It's always hot,
I think Geelong,
humid.
But when I say it, not with confidence, but I think just to be.
The fact that you're saying that with confidence, that's interesting. But anyway, all right. I reckon Gold Coast.
This is an interesting game coming up. Melbourne and Sydney at 3:20 at the MCG.
That is interesting.
They've had some good battles over the last
And
couple of
if
years.
anyone If anyone
Go
can
on.
get them, Melbourne at the G. It's
They've got history.
Sydney,
haven't they?
Absolutely.
They got them last year.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want another scoop?
Please
Sydney are no chance.
That's a big scoop.
They've played two of the worst teams in the
Is that a
AFL.
Brad Nichols
It's
scoop?
twin scoop.
Yeah, double twin, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
There was twin and there was
As
single.
you know,
Single,
figure's
yeah.
not my thing, but anyway.
But you got that right.
Yeah, mate. Melbourne will come back. They'll smack them.
Smack.
Yeah, they'll win comfortable, yeah. I reckon they'll win comfortable.
What's the
Sydney-
smacking then?
3-5. I mean, well,
I can see that. Yeah, I can.
Yeah,
see
but
that.
that's
I can see that.
comfortable.
I thought it was 10 goals.
Nah, not 10. Oh, they could open them up. Oh, I just reckon Melbourne. I reckon after a loss. See, good teams after a loss generally
Oh, you
Yeah,
agree?
win,
he's
right?
gone. Not going to play. He won't play.
No,
He's
no,
like
no,
six,
he gets to 6
weeks.
I
or-
reckon.
That's okay. I've only got Peter Lambs to deal with. It's not
I
going to
think
be.
he's right. I think that.
Okay.
I like Sydney. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
but I think
I'm
Melbourne
on the right. I agree. Melbourne, you can't go against Melbourne.
at the G
I
at
trust
320.
So my
You're gonna go the other way,
I'm
aren't
going
you?
Sydney. I'm going Sydney. Couple of goals.
Yeah, you know it's funny.
Because
Couple of goals. Just Max going out. Yeah, just. I know that they've got a week to organise themselves, but it just disrupts it a bit. Sydney got good enough players in the middle there to match it. Don't get
That's
me
the
wrong,
quit.
we know-
That's where it's
we
going to
know
be
for
won
Clark
and lost.
So we know all that. But I think Sydney's got some tough nuts in there as well. that can
Yeah.
match it with
So who wins?
Sydney by a couple goals.
That means Logan McDonald's got to.
Stand up again.
And Papley
Oh,
and
Buddy's
these
back,
forwards.
isn't he? You got 1 week.
That's who took the mark.
Buddy's
Papley took an absolute scream.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't see that.
Took a lovely.
Tom Papley, Mark.
Tom Papley, your boy,
Get that on.
your boy.
History.
So
Tom
round,
Tom
round
and
two,
myself have history.
round two, Sydney Hawthorn. Papley took a very, very nice mark. To
Best
start
small forward in the game.
Let's have a look at that,
by
Mark.
far.
with. We need to have a look at that mark, and
Okay.
we will put that up.
There's a push from Hayward. Goes unnoticed. High ball. He's going to ask them to run and jump. Papley!
Oh, he's happy with it. He's happy.
He enjoyed it.
Yeah, so we should. That was big.
It's the smile that lights up the SCG.
That's an odd time, 3:20 on a Sunday.
It always is.
So-
320.
no, but that game, that's a blockbuster.
Why is the Geelong? Yeah. Oh, it's because of daylight saving. I
Yeah,
guess.
but but
So that means that it's.
why
yeah,
would
that
you
is
play?
odd.
Why would you play Melbourne Sydney? That's a Friday Saturday night
Oh,
game.
okay. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
we're not
talking
gonna-
about the fixturing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fixturing.
Richmond's Friday night, mate. Who's going to beat that?
What about Thursday West Coast, Western Bulldogs Brisbane? I get it. What about Saturday night?
Okay, that's a different ballgame.
Wouldn't you play?
Yeah. So because the Geelong game is 2:00 here,
2:00.
which is the traditional 1:00 in Gold Coast because the 1 hour
correct. Yep.
time delay with daylight saving. Yeah. Yeah, that's. But then again, we'll talk about those things. You can go forever.
Yeah,
Why is
of
North
course.
Hawthorn being played in Tasmania for a Clarkson Hawthorn North Melbourne reunion?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Why?
fair enough.
Anyway,
And the Derby, West Coast Fremantle at Perth Stadium, 5:20.
Who cares?
and that's my exactly what I was going to say.
Who cares? Two of the most irrelevant
agree.
teams going around.
And Freo wins just, if you really want to tip.
Nil
Toss
or
of the
draw.
coin.
Nil or draw.
Well, toss of the coin. Yeah, probably a better way to
The way West Coast versus Freo are travelling, West Coast goes in favourites.
Slight favourites, maybe.
perhaps.
That's
Maybe.
how bad Freo are.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I agree. And who cares?
Yeah,
That's exactly right.
Who cares?
That's exactly right.
No interest, no impact on the league.
That's why
No
it's
one
at
cares.
5:20,
There you
tucked
go.
away on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go, our preview of round 3. If you've enjoyed the episode, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons as we're creeping closer to that elusive 1,000 target.